is going on, guys? Monk7Mad here today with a fantastic 400 subscribers graphics pack. And I just want to say a really big thank you to everyone who subscribed. You really have made my day. And I really do appreciate it. I also got partnered yesterday, which just makes it all the more inspiring. So I was feeling a little bit more productive. So I've made quite a few things to go in the pack. Listed here. For those that are not interested in actually seeing what's in the pack, they just want to download it, feel free, the links in the description below, but I do ask that if you do download it to please leave a like. It's really important to me that I see that people enjoy my packs and that I'm doing the right sort of thing for my channel, etc. So thank you in advance for that. So we've got quite a lot of stuff to cover. I'm going to try to do this as quick as I can. I'm not going to be showing you every single picture. I'm just going to show you the categories, just give you a little bit of an inside look. The one thing about my pack, which I like to sort of almost point out, is that I did actually make quite a few bits for it myself, which makes it a little bit more unique. And I do ask that you do not distribute that, especially stuff I've made, especially without contacting me and letting me know first. Because I don't want it to be in the sort of a common graphic pack every day sort of thing. Because I downloaded 6 packs the other day, maybe even 7 graphics packs, and literally I got about 1 new texture which I hadn't got out of perhaps one of them. The rest were all literally copies of the same thing, and I just wasted all that time. So we've got some colour corrections. Not all of these are necessarily flattering to the image which you can see on the right, but there is a nice variety there. To give your picture a mean look. So there's some colour corrections. There's also some what I classify as rare render collections, which are ones which are quite difficult to get hold of. Some of you have probably seen them fairly frequently before, but some of them I haven't seen before, and I've been collecting graphics for quite a while. Some of these you may have seen quite a bit before, but I don't know that for certain. So I just thought I would. These ones don't really show up too well on black. But either way, some of these are really quite nice. So there's that. Okay. I've also included in my pack. You'll see a. Where is it? A custom shapes and patterns. So all the custom shapes and patterns that I have, literally just go on File, Save, added it. Just give you a very quick overview. So there's a nice mixture of patterns. Sorry if I'm doing this a bit quick, guys. I'm just trying to cover everything before we get too bored, which has probably already happened, to be fair. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of custom shapes. Really nice to have, though. Really helpful if you're making logos. Just always nice to get a bit of inspiration and just to make your stuff look a little bit more professional, seeing how some of the other stuff looks. Okay, so quickly over to the pack. We've got some common textures, so we've got some common fabrics, we've got some common glass, which you'll see very frequently, metal, but I just include it for the sake of having the basics there. I've separated this so you can instantly delete it if you don't want it. I'll come back to my thing in a second. We've got some nice fonts that I quite like to use. Some of these really neat. I use quite a lot of these on my backgrounds that I make. So I thought I'd share them with you as well. You've seen the shapes and patterns just then. In the textures folder, there is actually a few other bits and pieces. 3D logos. These were rendered by bySquinz. Well, that's where I got them from. Whether he made them or not, I do not know. But especially for background users, it's particularly handy. Some pre-made, pre-rendered Cinema 4D things just to get your background making skills a bit of a practice on if you don't have your own to work with. Then we've got some background textures. I really like using these textures, really nice. There's quite a few there. Some more subtle than others. Fire textures, this was an interesting one. A lot of people go, why isn't that the common one? Because I went on to DeviantArt and other websites and tried to find ones that aren't necessarily in every single pack. Some of them are slightly different. Ones like this, for example, and so on. We've got some mixed textures. This one's, I didn't really know how to categorize all of these in one sort of section. So I just thought I'd put them in one folder together. Some patterns for those that don't have Photoshop or just would like generally to drag them onto the documents. I know you can't really see these properly. Whoa, sort of jumped in scale. But there is quite a few there, really nice to use, especially again in backgrounds. Planetary, we all love Planetary. Now I just want to point out for those that are going to go, oh, I've seen that before, I have got some image information there, so if there are some taken from places like DeviantArt, from especially this guy Joe Jesus, I've listed the fact that I do not own them, the credit resides with them in here. I did actually leave the names of where I got them from on the actual file itself as well. Okay, so we've got some simple flares. These are just common ones that you'll find. Just handy to have, I suppose. Smoke, again, I just tried to incorporate some which you might not have seen before, but smoke is pretty much smoke in terms of textures. We've got some really nice social icons here. So we've got some square ones and some circular ones. Some really glossy ones there as well. These are really professional looking and really nice to have just in general. We've got some tech. Again, just textures which are technologically based. They're quite nice. And now to the unique styles which I've made. I hope that you will like these, and some people go, you've taken that from that way and that one there. No, I haven't. I've actually made all of these. If there are ones that look similar, that is true. I did try to copy a few, but I did make all of these. Some of them went a bit wrong, but actually looked better than the ones I was trying to copy. So we got that one. And finally, my little custom pack. Not fantastic, admittedly, but 50 custom-made textures by myself. Just mixing and sort of faffing around in Photoshop. Nothing particularly overly spectacular, but something different, something unseen. And you know, the fact that I made them also makes them quite nice for me as well, to see that actually can perhaps be used and enjoyed. There's about 50, nearly there now at the end. Alright, that was the last one there. I've included 4 custom renders. I didn't really go too big on the renders this time. I'm trying to save some content for sort of other packs and things that I might be doing. So we've got some game renders. There's actually a Halo one which I did as a late edition yesterday. A Halo one. And we got some custom flares which I've made. So just a bit of a difference to the original ones. And last but not least, I did include the old YouTube layout. There is going to be a link to the other video which I made the other day with the YouTube 1 templates on it, but I'm not going to re-upload it again. But this is the old one. I don't know if anyone still is actually able to use it or not. I think they've stopped the ability for it to be changed. And I've also included a thumbnail template for your videos, just in case you wanted to custom your own ones. So that is pretty much the pack, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I really hope that you do enjoy this pack. I've spent a lot of time on it. So there's nothing more that I can really say apart from thank you, guys. If you like the video, please like and feel free to download. There will be plenty more videos and things to come on my channel, so if you like, head over there. It's always appreciated to get a rating. So thank you, guys. Have an absolutely tremendous day, and as always, take care.